Don't know. Maybe not as much as
I don't think they'll skip like they did last time. Right, bee time. Look, I have in my hand a bee suit. I can't remember, someone gave this to me. Like, who was it who gave it to me? Said, oh, you need a bee suit. And now they sent it to me. Oh, the dog's shutting. I can hear him whining. He's not coming out. Last time I don't even remember, last time he came out down the bees, he got flipping stung on the nose and it was a bit of a nightmare. And I don't want to get stung on the nose, so I'm going to put my bee suit on. Not like that. Well, I'm going to put it on now and we'll be back in a minute. Right, I got the jacket on. I'm going to put the hood up in a minute. I'm just walking down to the beehives. John is down there. He's come out to check the bees, and I just thought we'd catch up with him. Well, I haven't done any updates on the video about the bees this year, and a few people have asked how they're doing. So I'm going to suit myself up. Let me just get this on. It's that time of year, right? Let me just put this down on here. I'm not actually sure how this does up. There's a zip here. How do I do? Aha! Alright, there's one round either side. You'll be a bit of a contortionist. Cool, blimey. Right. I'm sure, I can't remember who gave me this. Someone sent it to me or something. It's much better than the cheapy, nasty thing I had. The only thing is I haven't got any gloves on or anything. So, it's like a fancy dress outfit, isn't it? So, catching up on the bees. John's had the hives here for a couple of years. We didn't do very well in the last couple of years because we had issues with the weather, and also the bees actually robbed out the honey in August when he left the honey too late in the combs. And also I think we had a problem where it set in the combs. It was oilseed rape. So this year, hopefully John's got it right. It's all a bit of a practice. Right, we're down. Here we are. Here's Johnny boy. All right, John.
How you doing, mate?
Before you do too much, let me just ask you a few questions about how it's going with the hives and what's happened.
Okay, so spring was pretty damp really and wet, and when it's not been wet, it's been cold, which has not been ideal for the bees. This one here basically died out last winter.
Right.
So I've had to basically requeen it, take some frames of bees from another hive in another location.
Yeah.
And I bought a queen from Black Mountain Honey, which is apparently really good queen, very good in terms of production and disease resistance. So hopefully this will be good. The other hives, I've not seen much in terms of expansion, quite honest. This one was looking pretty good, but then last time I checked, I think the queen might have turned a drone layer, so I'm going to check that today to see if I can find some eggs. If I don't find eggs, I'll kill the queen and buy another queen from Black Mountain Honey.
The main question I got though is where are we at on honey, do you reckon, this year?
Behind, very behind.
Is that, and that's because of the weather?
Well, I was speaking to other people, other friends who have got hives, and they said the same. They said it's just the bees just couldn't get out.
No.
But they don't go out when it's wet, obviously, and they don't go out so much when it's cold, but anything below 12, and they'll rarely go out. They might go out for what's called a cleansing flight, just to, basically empty their intestines out, but that's about it.
Right.
As you can see, this one's looking quite busy today.
Oh God, yeah, they're really. So are they bringing? What are they bringing in? Pollen?
Pollen and nectar. Yeah.
So there should be some. Do you think there'll be some honey in there?
Yeah, it might be, but let's have a look. I mean, if you look over the back here, there's a field of rapeseed, and they actually love rapeseed.
Oh yeah.
And there's a massive field
over there. Look,
as well.
You can just see down there through the. I can't really focus that.
There's a massive field over on the right, so all the conditions are set.
Focusing on the
leaves.
leaves.
Just seems that spring.
There's the oilseed rape just there. Of course, you got the apple blossom coming out as well.
Yeah, and the
that's
hedgerow
just
stuff
coming out. So another.
It's just been a really slow spring.
Right.
Everything seems to. I mean, the rapeseed is. What time does the rapeseed normally go over?
Well, I think everything's at least a week behind.
It seems that way, doesn't it?
Yeah, definitely, 100%. So a couple of years ago, that blossom was out now, and it's not out now, is it? So I'd say it's at least a week, 10 days behind. I think it's been cold as well, so the blossom will stay longer, like the bluebells will stay longer and things.
Well, there has been a lot of bluebells still. I was up in Wales earlier.
Yeah.
There seems to be a lot of bluebells out and about when we were out about walking around, so yeah.
So you're loading up the smoker. I like the way you use egg boxes. Is that because the card's about right? It lasts really well?
The thing is, it's non-toxic stuff, is it? It's just compressed cardboard.
Yeah.
There's nothing nasty in it.
No.
And
wow.
we've always got cardboard boxes.
Yeah. Crikey, that gives out plenty of smoke, doesn't it? And that'll just calm them down, won't it?
Just give a little puff of it, and that should do the trick.
Right.
I mean, part of the genetics I'm trying to, breed is to get rid of the angry bees I had. It's easier said than done, really.
Well, that's what worries me, since I've only got partial protection here. You got your gloves on, haven't you?
Double gloves.
Yeah, I've got no gloves and I'm wearing a pair of jeans.
Some on?
Nah, you're right, mate. I'll just run. Right. I might run very fast when you take the top off there.
That should be okay, I think.
Let's have a look in a minute. Right, so you just opened this hive up. What are you expecting to see on there?
Well, hopefully they would have been started to draw out the frames, but they
and there's nothing on there. So, I mean, let's face it, up until this week, the weather's been rubbish, hasn't it?
Totally rubbish.
So, for a bee, there's just like, why would I bother? As long as I've got enough to live on, I'm not going to produce any honey.
And that's it, that's exactly it.
I'm going to stay in my house and not go out the door, just like we feel.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So this is a 12 frame brood box and it's covering 7. The bees are covering 7 frames at the moment.
Right.
Which is not brilliant.
Okay.
But let's just have a quick look through it just to make sure that there's eggs, that the queen's still laying.
So you're looking for eggs now?
Yeah, we can look for, we'll see the queen as well.
I'll just come round there a bit. Can't really see here. Okay, so you're not looking for honey in here, you're looking for
eggs, because it's
children.
A box. Just want to make sure the queen's still laying.
Right. I can hear them buzzing. I'm getting a bit scared now.
Let's give it a little bit of smoke. They seem alright actually.
He says.
They're not coming up at me or anything like that.
No.
So.
Whether they come at me. Oh wow, look at that.
So I started to draw that frame out, that was just foundation.
Okay.
So that's a good sign.
Oh, I wanted to see frames full of honey, John.
Too early, mate, I'm afraid.
So you're not going to get any?
There's quite loads of eggs on this, it's absolutely just chocker with eggs.
Is it?
That's a good sign. And there's honey around the edge, as you can see.
Okay.
See the honey around the edge there?
A little bit. I can't see very well from this distance, but I'll take your word for it.
In the corners you got honey.
Right. So when are you thinking the honey will appear?
Looking at this, well they probably want to fill all the frames first.
Right.
Before they'll start looking at going up into the brood box.
Yeah.
So I think we're at least, let's assume it takes them a week to do a frame.
Okay.
It's not a massive hive.
No.
So let's say probably 4 or 5 weeks from now.
So 4 or 5 weeks from now, do you think we'll get a jar of honey out of this?
No, they'll start putting it in the super.
Right.
Then we'll leave it.
Oh, so you're not thinking of harvesting any honey till when?
Well, if there's some to take, yeah, I will do.
Oh, okay.
At the moment, it's not like great.
Right. That's fine. Well, we'll come back when you've actually got some honey to show us and we can harvest.
Definitely.
Wow, they're pretty busy on there, aren't they?
Certainly are. So
wow, hold it up straight.
Just trying to see if I can see the queen.
Oh, okay.
Loads of eggs, loads of brood. So yeah, it's a healthy hive, but just not big.
Right. Wow. So you've got 4 hives here now. You started with 1 and you slowly built. And you've got, how many hives you got everywhere else?
I've got at other locations, another 6.
6, so you got 10 hives now?
Yeah.
Wow, you turned into quite a bee man, haven't you?
Yeah.
Self-taught?
I lost 2 over winter.
Right.
That's a cracking frame, look at that.
Yeah.
Just wall-to-wall brood.
Wow.
That's really good.
That's amazing. Wow. Right, thank you, John. I'll leave you to carry on checking your frames. That's awesome. Thank you.
All right, thank you.
All right. So, no honey yet, bit impatient for that. I'm just wanting the honey. But we'll be back. Next video I'll do, we'll come back when we are actually at honey harvest time, and we'll get some. As you can see, the blossom is just starting to appear on the branches here. You can see that, look. And of course, there's all sorts of things for the birds to get, the bees to get, because you got, like I said before, the oilseed rape down there. Look at that. Rape honey is really thick though. Look at that, the oilseed rape down there. There fields of it, isn't there? But also, even in the fields there, you've got the dandelions and stuff. Bees love dandelions. So we're going to get some honey. We will get the honey. And anyway, I'm going to go and, I think, well, I might get the boys out to it in a minute. I think I'm going to go and let the heifers out in a minute. They've been inside for the last 10 days because it's too wet. And it's just dried out enough. I think I might be able to let them back out. So I'm going to take this hood off, go and get the lads, and they can open the gates again. Don't think they'll skip like they did last time though. Right, got the A-team here. We are releasing the beast, aren't we? Mm-hmm. That means you're the beast. Or is he the beast?
He's the beast.
We're releasing the beast.
I'm tired.
You're tired, Jack's tired, you're broken, aren't you, mate? Yeah. You've been out playing football, working hard, haven't you? What you got there, tenner?
Yeah.
What, is that the money I gave you for the Mayday Fair?
No.
Oh. Right, so we're going out to let the heifers out. I don't think they'll be as excitable as they were when we first let them out, because they've been out once already and we're like doing it again. But let's go and have a look.
Yeah.
And more money. Pay me.
Dog's here.
50p, thank you.
Doggy. That one is yours.
Is it?
Yeah.
Is that the change I get?
Yeah, I got £10.
50 quid from a tenner I gave him. Well, let's go. Prepare to release the beast. It's dried out quite a bit. It's a bit muddy here, but not very bad now, is it?
The grass is growing back a lot.
It's growing back quite a lot, but look, this isn't that bad. There's a bit of slop here, but that's...
That's what happened before.
Yeah. That won't matter, they'll skip over that, but that's dried out a lot. You can see it has. Right, you're not supposed to climb in it, Harry. Harry? It's not a footpath.
It's a swamp.
It's a swamp. Okay. Who's going to do the honours then?
Me.
What have you done? Have you just fallen in?
No.
Donkey. Harry? Harry, stop playing with the mud. Right, do the honours then, Jack.
I'll stand over here because they'll run
Go on.
Which
way are we going?
Stand over here because they're all going to run that way.
Oh, I'm going to stand here to watch them. Right, go on. Do you reckon they'll skip out?
Don't know. Maybe not.
I don't think they'll skip like they did last time. Oh, they seem pretty keen. Actually, they are pretty keen. Actually, maybe they're just skipping over the mud. I think they're just going to eat the grass this time. Woo! Woo! Ooh, is that all of them?
Yeah.
Oh, they much prefer that from the bale. Look at that. Look at their heads are straight down. You need to tie this gate back, Jack. Can you tie that bit of string on there to stop it? No skipping this time. Look at that. They're straight on it. I feel sorry for them being inside. They really want fresh grass. Look, they've got a choice of this green grass here. Just tie it to the gate. It should reach. You might have to pull it up the pillar. See, it's on the bottom of the pillar there. Right, pull that up. That's it. Work it. That's it. And just tie it off. Oh, there's one going. Oh, what a contrast this is to that bale of silage over there, which is it's not the best silage. It's all sort of a bit dry. And this lot, who obviously think that this green grass is just gorgeous, yummy stuff. You like this, don't you? Look at that. They're like massive lawnmowers. Oh, bless you, love. You're having a bit of a skip, aren't you? Cool, look at that. They're really having that, aren't they? There wasn't any jumping much when they came out, was there? There was a little bit, but this time they really want to get their heads down. I think what it is, they know what they're missing. They've been shut in thinking, well, why did you shut me in second time? I think maybe we'll get a skip in a bit, but God, I can't believe it. They're really... Little Angus there. Not the best. That's another Angus, that's a nicer one there, he's done quite well. And John's still over on the bees. I said I'd tell him when they were letting them out, but actually I thought I'd just leave him to it. There he is, the man in white, happy in his work. Right, go on girls, you enjoy your tea. Harry has disappeared over there. I just realised he's brought the dog out to see what's going on. Hello! Dog was missing out, didn't like it. How you managed with the tie-in, Jack? Have you not managed to tie it?
I'm not in it.
Well, can you loop it over? Ah, right. Can you loop it over the latch?
Nope.
If you reach that, will that reach there?
It doesn't reach.
Well, then tie it round here. Like that, just tie it off.
Yeah, I know that.
Can you manage that? Did you do Boy Scouts?
Fish.
Did you do knots?
No, not these kind of knots. Kind of forgot.
Oh, you need to learn again, right? Just no. Just loop that over there, around there again, and through the hole. Right, stop. Where my finger is, look. Put it through there. Loop it back up through there. Just go underneath. That's it, and back through like that. That's it. Now pull it off. That's a funky farmer knot. I don't think it's got a name. Is that? Get that knot through that knot. Oh God. Oh, look. There you go. Look, that's fine. Look. There you go. That's a funky farmer knot.
Yeah.
Special invented. Look. And that gate won't shut then, will it? That's fine.
They're not running much.
They're not running much. Oh God, here's trouble. Scooby Dooby Doo. Hello, dog. Special guest star. You didn't like being locked inside, did you? Eh? We didn't trust you with those cows though, do we? Well look, they are starting to skip.
Unless.
No, he'll flipping chase after them, I expect.
It's not like get them skipping.
I just realised though, we got that rail down over there. Can you see that? We better get...
Small, we go through there.
We need to go and get some, we need to go and get a hammer and nails. Can you go and get a hammer and nails from the back of Land Rover? One of you.
I can fix it myself doing that.
Well, you need some nails, Jack. Are you going to fix it? Go in the back of the Land Rover. No. Go and get a hammer and nails. Go and get a hammer and nails.
We can just try.
Go and watch it. Don't.
Idiot.com.
Right. Did you hear what he said? Idiot. So this is a teenager that knows better than 54-year-old dad who's had quite a bit of experience. When I say go and get a hammer and nails, it means go and get a hammer and nails, not go down there. Mind you, these lot are skipping, look.
Buddy is excited.
They're just starting to do their skippy-roo. Aww. So the teenager down there who's now a fencing expert, how's he going to secure that to that stake?
He's not, that's the
He's
thing.
not.
Oh.
You can't leave it like that.
Just knock it down.
You've got to nail it to the post. Especially when there's cattle skipping around like that. Get a hammer and nails. Get a hammer and nails. Oh, for God's sake. Oh, any of you who are parents will understand the whole concept of kids know better than adults. Do you know better than adults, Harry? What would you say? What are you doing that's going to be dangerous and not listen to what your dad says?
Just looking after Buddy.
Are you? Meanwhile, the teenager's coming back now. Will he get the hammer and nails, do you think? There's some other teenagers here. Look at these lot then. Ah, ha, here we go. Loopy-loo. Oh, yeah, stampede. Oh my God, they're really going for it. Blimey. If you did this once a week, we could repeat this every week. Hope John didn't get trampled. Here they are. Are you getting the hammer and nails like I
I
asked?
told you needed a hammer and nails.
Can you go and get the hammer and
I
nails?
told you we needed them.
Come on, you cheeky. Oh, God almighty. Hello. Oh, keep him away from these lot. Hello.
The other dog's barking now.
I know.
There's quite a might be big one, though.
Have you got the hammer and nails yet? In the back of the Land Rover. Bring 2 nails and a hammer. You know what a hammer looks like? You know what a nail looks like? You need a big hammer. Oh, look at this lovely looking Angus there. That would make a nice steak, wouldn't it? That's not the Angus. So much for my calf identification. That wasn't the Angus. That was the Friesian I was looking at. I just noticed it's got a Friesian. There's the other Angus there, look. That's a nice Angus there. So there's another Friesian out there with a nice, oh look, brown bum. They're going for it now. John hasn't noticed any of this. He's busy beekeeping. Come on, you need to do a little circuit now. You've done your little go in the corner thing. Are you coming back this way? Yeah. Woo! What's Scooby-Doo doing? Look, he doesn't know what to do with himself. You should have brought the lead out, Harry.
Yeah,
You going to take him back in a minute?
I just got him because he wouldn't surprise.
I know, he wasn't happy, was he, behind the... You weren't happy, were you, mate? That's a dead end. No good running up there, you wallies. Well, there, that's it. You go into the dead end. Oh, where's the
one cow's gone over there.
Where's the teenager with
He's
the
coming
nail?
right now.
Here he is. Is he here? Here's the teenager with the hammer and nails. Hey! Now, are you going to nail this for me? What do you reckon? Here they come. Let's get down there and fix it. Right, we'll find that rail. Oh, I just noticed what they've done. They've split the rail. They've got the... Right. Now, do you trust yourself to nail this? Do you want me to do it?
Oh, yep.
Right, I'm not... No. Right, you give me the hammer and nail.
Very good.
Right, you have that.
I'll have a dog.
You have that, right. You have the dog, you're in charge of camcorder action.
Camera.
Right, I'm just going to nail this on there. It helps if you hit it.
Yeah, because that makes it go in.
I missed most of that, didn't I? That's not how to nail it. That's alright, that'll do. Tap the nail over. Right. That one looks like I could do with another nail in it. Oh! There we go. Right, why is it when you're filming something you do it really badly, and when you do it right, no one's filming it? No, me. I just missed the nail mostly. Right.
Oh God, I thought you were talking
Anyway,
about
right.
me doing bad filming.
No, me bad nailing. Right, should we, let's go. We'll leave these to it. We'll leave John to his bees. You coming, Jack? Let's go and get tea. There we go, they're having their tea now, aren't they? That's a nice way to end an evening, isn't it? Looking at the bees and then letting these out. That's where they want to be, and thank goodness the weather's improving. It's suddenly changed, isn't it? I don't want to jinx this, because by the time I look at the weather forecast it might be completely different, but hopefully we're in for some good times with the weather now. The grass has been growing phenomenally. Where we grazed that field in the orchard where we let the cows out a couple of weeks ago, that's already really growing back, and you know, so we're getting past the period where it was cold and the grass stopped growing. It is actually kicking on now, so hopefully we'll get a good crop of silage, but we'll wait and see on that. But in the meantime, these heifers are back out. I've still got some dry cows and some bigger heifers to let out, but these will have to go back down the field as well, because this field's too small for a long-term place to graze. We can only keep a sort of probably half a dozen or so out here. And so it gets a bit complicated because we've got to graze that bottom field with the cows in probably, well, actually within another couple of days, which means then those heifers got to come back in while we graze that. And then I can put them back out again once, because it's no good letting the heifers out next to the cows because they'll try and get in with them. That would be a bit of a nightmare. Right, crack on everyone.